How's it going, guys? Welcome to Saab. Today we're going to be working on this car right behind me. It's a 2001 Saab 9.3 convertible. Got the little helpers out here. Don't mind the oil stains. So here's the car, 2001 Saab 9.3. The B205 motor that drove really well. No leaks or anything, but small little seep there from the valve cover gasket, nothing major. Just caked up a few inches. So today we're going to be replacing that. And we've already kind of done a couple small things, like replacing the mirror cover. It was completely missing, which looked great. And yeah, let's get after this valve cover. Guys, so everything went well except for one bolt back here that's stripped out. Some of the bolts were completely loose and some were extremely tight. Nonetheless, the valve cover needs to be changed. There's some oil puddled up in here, and good time to get everything cleaned up and see if we can get this bolt out with an easy out. So let's see how it goes. Valve cover over there. This ain't going too hot.
I don't think that'll work, bud. It's not gonna happen, Chief.
Alright guys, so we got a small little cut made. I think it's enough for the flathead to catch. So let's see if this works or not. The old hammer.
Give her a good whack.
She's gonna go. Goes.
There she goes, Free Willy.
She's good, guys. Now pull her on out. Go from there.
Let's get a T guy in there. Oh, she's not finger loose yet.
Keep hitting her.
Just wasn't enough to break it earlier. You're off. Just a little bit of persistence there.
So the old school trick worked. And now I have to look for a new bolt. Let's get this valve cover off. When in doubt, pull the hammer out. I'm probably gonna put a new valve cover on here, so I don't really care about this one too much. Oh, that sucker's on there good, unless I left the bolt in. Nope. That thing just needs a good whacking. There she goes.
Right out.
All right. Can't forget to take this out. Make sure not to break off that lip, because that happens all too often. And then you pull up your old valve cover.
Grab mine there. There you go.
All right. So that doesn't look the best, but that doesn't look the worst. I've seen a lot worse underneath these B205s, so pretty happy with that. Now time to get everything cleaned up, put the new valve cover gasket in. All right, so I don't know if you guys remember the video auto autopsy put out, but I had a parts car recently and kept this valve cover. It's a little bit cleaner, and we cut into the back of this one a bit, so I figured we'd use the other one. Cleaned it up pretty good. This is the old one, what it looked like, and this is the one we're going to be putting on. So I'd say it's pretty clean. Now we're going to get the new valve cover gasket in, and I know a lot of people like to use RTV, but I've heard some bad things, so I use the Loctite 518 and it works great. So yeah, let's get after it. Alright guys, so the new valve cover gasket and new valve cover are installed. Now the last thing to do is just clean up some of that mess from the leak over the last couple years. Once we finish that, we can go take it for a spin and make sure we did everything right. Alright guys, so we're all done. Got everything cleaned up and it looks so much better. The difference is just night and day. We used like 3 or 4 cans of brake cleaner, and I like the way everything turned out. So we're gonna get it on, see how she's running, make sure we didn't do anything wrong, and give her a little rip around the block. So let's see how this goes.
That
The
line.
hood. Probably the alternator,
Yeah.
or like either pulley.
Yeah. Sounds fine now.
Alright guys, so the new valve cover gasket and valve cover are installed. Taking it for a little test drive to make sure everything's running alright. And now we just got to fix up the AC and we can find a new home for her. So if you guys like today's content, go ahead and let me know down below, and don't forget to leave a like. There's going to be a lot more content on saving Saab, so stay tuned guys, and we'll catch you on the next one.